Beautiful. So can everyone see my screen? I think the chat box has disappeared on me. Where is it? Right up there. Beautiful. So I'm going to keep the chat open. Haha. Beautiful. So everyone sees my screen. I guess the first cosmetic change is that we have this auto video playing now. This is like the GX promo video. We had the song auto playing and that annoyed enough people. And so we turned that off. Now we just have the video playing. Take some time to load, and I'm going to actually figure out how to render it in the front end so that it doesn't even load. It just automatically plays. I think it adds a dynamic element to the website. So that's just, it doesn't really mean much, but it's a little bit of an update. We'll be doing a lot more of that type of publicity marketing coming up. So first and foremost, let's log in. So I'm going to log in. I don't fully remember my password after changing it this week. I'm sure you guys are in the same boat unless you've used a password you recall very well. All right. So updates. The first update is the most consequential update of them all. And I really want to focus on this because it is something that's causing tremendous amount of issues, or it could cause issues. And I hope the fact that we've rectified it has solved those issues. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Right now, if someone wants to fund their account with US dollars, which is the best way, by the way, for them to get involved, they would have either bank wired us the money, or they would have done a Bitcoin deposit. They could have done credit card. We really want to standardize the process of putting money into your GX account. And so we've built a great process for that works in conjunction with our banking partners around the world, as well as our administrative staff, to ensure that you can track your progress and to ensure that the procedure is smooth. This is the most important process for global exchange, is the ability to get money in and out of the platform via fiat. And so we're continuously improving it. And we've had hiccups, we've had successes, but we want to continuously improve it. And I know this week we're going to implement this update that I'm showing you. And it's going to go a long way, I think, in terms of streamlining that. So I'm just here logging into the administrative panel. Perfect. So someone wants to add US dollars. Great. They click add funds. Let's be very clear. They can use 3 of these options right now. They're probably not going to use withdraw for broker balance, because if this is their first time, they wouldn't have had any balance to withdraw. They're either going to do bank transfer, they're going to do e-transfer if they're Canadian. The other options, we are working and coming very soon on those fronts. They're going to be really important to you guys. But let's go straight into the one everyone's using, bank transfer. Right now, you will settle all of your accounts in US dollars with us. Soon we'll be adding 5 more currencies for settlement and 5 more currencies for payee. However, if your currency is not on this list, you just click US dollars. It's fine. It'll settle in US dollars and you'll be transferring. The FX will get calculated. So let's say I want to put in 10 US dollars into my account. It'll tell me you need to send $10 into your account. If you are trying to put in a different currency, let's say you're transferring from the EU, it will say 10 and it will calculate 8.99 EURs that you'll need to transfer in. So let's say it's 100 US dollars and I'm paying with US dollars. Great. Now I will click next. When I click next, it shows me a list of the banking options where I can transfer the money. If you are a domestic citizen of Canada, the United Kingdom, or the United States, or the European Union, there is an option here for you that's native. If you do not belong to any of those countries, your option is default Canada. Let me repeat that again so that you guys heard it clearly, because that's a question I've been getting over and over again, and that is an important one, an important distinction that you guys should be aware of. If you are from these countries, you click the country that you're from. If you are not, you click Canada, and you can either use the US dollar Canadian account or the Canadian dollar Canadian account. I would recommend US dollar. It's more standard. If you're from the UK, you click UK to UK. If you're from Europe, you click the UK bank, but European citizen. If you're from outside of the UK and Europe, but you want to for some reason send money to a UK account, be more than welcome, but it's convoluted. You can choose the United Kingdom outside of the UK and US. I mean, UK and Europe. If you're from the US, these are your options. If you are not from there, please do Canada. Okay, let's just say I'm transferring the money. Let's just say I put Canada as my option because that's where I'm sending the money to. Perfect. So I'm going to pick the US dollar one, and it's going to give me all of the different information that my bank, wherever I'm sending it from, will ask me when I go and I want to transfer my $100 US to this account. It'll give, in Canada, they'll ask you for all of this. Beautiful. You can download the spreadsheet directly from, you can download the PDF directly from here. It's a very beautiful little PDF that you're going to get. And it looks like this. Right? And this is the full PDF with all the information on it. And you can take that to your bank. You can take that to whoever it concerns this to, or you can just copy from here each of the figures and take it, do it online, copy and paste. Once you have that info, you know that it's your job to go and make the transfer. Please click confirm transfer. This is vitally, vitally important. You must click confirm transfer. When you click confirm transfer, it'll say your transaction has been noted. Please check the Vault Ledger tab and update the picture of your bank receipt. So what does that mean? That means now there's a verification process. So you go over here, you drop down and you click Vault Ledger. When you click Vault Ledger, there are 4 ledgers. There is fiat, digital, quick trades, and GX transfers. These 3 are functional right now. This is coming this week. Fiat assets is your ledger for all fiat deposits and withdrawals. Digital is all crypto deposits and withdrawals. So let's stick with fiat. Look at what it says at the bottom here. This is my most recent transfer. It says, at this time, Sharpan made a deposit via bank transfer for $100. It's pending on all 4 fronts because I have not verified my screenshot, or I haven't verified my bank transfer receipt. So I now have to click verify, click upload, and I'm going to upload my bank transfer receipt. Let's see what I got here. If I got one, I should always have some bank transfer receipt on my computer. Okay, great. And click submit. And immediately this goes to pending because now your job is done. As the user, as the customer, your job is finito. Because now it's the banking partner's job in Canada, in this example, to retrieve the funds, validate that your receipt is the one that sent it, and then give the validation for your account to be updated. So I'm going to play the role of banking partner here. And I'm going to see, okay, I'm at CIBC, I'm at TD, I'm at Bank of America, wherever we have banking partners. And I'm going to validate that the transaction came in. Okay, Sharpan. Okay, perfect. Let's say, for example, that the banking partner was not satisfied with what you uploaded. Maybe it was a blurry picture, or maybe he needs something else. Maybe he needs some proof of this and that and the other. He will be able to update that in the software we built for them, and it'll change. He'll say needs action, and he'll change it to that update. Beautiful. So now, immediately, this will go back into a needs action on your behalf. I'll refresh the page. See, verify deposit again, click it, and now it's telling me upload a clear copy. It could say upload a driver's license. It could say this, that, and the other. They'll communicate with you and you'll get a notification for that. Okay, so I understand. I'll upload a clear picture, no big issue. Submit. And again, it'll go back into, it'll change from verify deposit, it'll go into pending. Beautiful. Now the banking partner gets the transaction. Now the banking partner gets the transaction, and he will then change it to validated as long as the funds land. If the funds land the next day or the next day, they'll obviously wait for that. They'll go into validated and they will give you all the input amounts, which in this case is great. Now, if you refresh, because they're done their job on their side, you will now see the updated TXN. You will see that you received 100. Fees are pending because right now we're not charging any wire deposit fees. $100 US, and my new updated balance is 366. Transaction is validated. Now you can track this whole process from your vault ledger, 366 updated. Does this make sense? It should be a clear process. If you do not go through this process and you send us money, we will send it back. Your account will not get funded and your money will get, your bank will have an issue, our bank will have an issue. We don't want it. Please do this properly. Ensure that your customers watch this video before they send money. I'm gonna chop what I just said off and put it on YouTube. Please, please, please make sure that it happens for the safety of your funds to go smoothly through this process. We have done everything, worked with the banks to make sure this happens well, and we want you guys to leverage this. Better for you, more transparency, everything is there. And we're only gonna make this process smoother, faster, better notified for everyone involved, because we think obviously this is the core of everything that we're doing. The same exact procedure we're adding Monday for withdrawals, meaning if you wanna withdraw money out of your US dollar account into your bank account, button will come here, verify, all of that stuff will happen. You'll know where the transaction lies. We've already tested the withdrawal function in all the countries that we operate in. It's great. In some of the courses, it's same day exits. You'll get it into your bank account. That means if you sell crypto, let's say you deposit Bitcoin in here, you sell it, get it into dollars, you can withdraw it to your bank. You get commissions, withdraw it, goes into your bank. It's a great way for you to have both sides of the network. Now think about your customer's life, how much easier it's for them when they can do all of this and track all of this. That is the main update. That's one of the reasons we had some system issues last week. We're incorporating this, we're incorporating some additional security. It's really, really exciting because I think this does a tremendous amount to streamline and simplify your process. So I just wanted to give that update. Update number 2 is on commission withdrawals. People have been asking us, people that withdraw commissions from their brokerage on a constant basis don't have any issues with this because usually they'll take it out in Bitcoin or everything like that. This is the official explanation of how commission withdrawal works in our new system. So how does it work? You have a brokerage. If you have a brokerage, you click GX broker statements. Here you can see all your transactions. You can see your withdrawable balance. Then you would go to withdrawal. And here you can click withdraw. And there used to be a bunch of options here. Like you can withdraw with Bitcoin, withdraw with Ether, withdraw with US dollars to your bank account. All of that's withdraw on GXT. Now, all of those have been removed because we're streamlining this process as well. You can only withdraw to your vault. So basically you're taking money from your brokerage account, broker commissions, and moving it to the dollar account in your vault. This is calculated in dollars. Your vault is denominated in dollars. It's the same thing. So you would put 0.20 cents, for example, and click submit. And withdrawal request noted. Now it'll reload the page and it will show you that the withdrawal request has been noted here, withdrawal, and it will go into your vault. Now, when it does that, from the vault, you can just take it out in any of the mechanisms that you're accustomed to. If you want to get it out in Bitcoin, you just go to buy crypto, trade into Bitcoin, send it out, or leave it in Bitcoin. If you want Ether, same deal. If you want to buy GXT with it, same deal. As soon as we put in the withdrawal to your bank option, same thing. You can take it out, bank transfer, same day if it's domestic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So now commissions go into Vault, and from Vault, you have an outbound process that you can track through your ledger. Inbound, same thing, into the Vault, track it through your ledger, whether it's digital assets or fiat assets. So again, super simplified, super streamlined. Please make sure you adhere to it, and we will continue to improve and streamline that process.